4:30, so we get packed up and try to make it to Devil's Courthouse for sunrise. Like got out earlier and had to use the bathroom. Stars are out, so it's just windy. Without the wind, it's not bad temperature-wise, but with the wind, it's probably in the 50s. But we're still not bad. I miss my underquilt. I mean, the pad actually did keep me kind of warm, but just nothing beats an underquilt and a hammock. But I wanted to try it just to see. Now I know. Now I'll bring my underquilt. Sally girl slept okay. Back in there. So we'll get packed up and hit the trail here soon. These guys decided to hitch a ride. But we got everything, I think. There's my stack of nice dry firewood I didn't get to use. And you can kind of see where the hammock was. Just the only dry patch on the ground. But we got our packs on, got Sally's pack on. She's good to go. Good to roll, ain't we? Alright. And we'll hit the trail, do a little bit of night hiking, or early morning hiking. Alright, bye-bye campsite. Let's see. Okay, that is my brightest setting. So I don't know how much y'all are going to be able to see in the night hike, but Sally in tow. Okay, there's the trail. Okay. Honestly, I was a little bit worried I wouldn't even be able to see the trail. Because you see like this here and you think, oh, that might be, and that might be paint actually, but that could be just moss. There's a trail marker. Alright. So I think we're about a half mile from. Alright. I mean, that's a pretty good sized camping area. Hopefully I showed y'all around. I don't know if I showed it last night, but down the hill from the camp, from where I was hung to the east, there was like a dip. There was some water there, but it looked like it was standing because Sally didn't even go down and get her water from there. I was pouring out my extra water this morning and she was just drinking it straight out of the bag where I was pouring it. In the mist. So I don't even know if we're going to get a view from Devil's Courthouse or not. Because back there at the campsite there was stars, so I assumed we were above the clouds, but maybe not. Get you some water. Oh, this must be where we take the courthouse. Side trail to courthouse. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so We'll go that way when I come back. But for now, Devil's Courthouse. Oh, and to this point from camp, it is 0.4. That's a campsite back in there. I'll have to wait till daylight, I guess. So I'm assuming we've hit the trail from the parking lot that is currently paved. Well, it's just in this little dip though. Huh. But there is a trail coming up from that way. So I'm assuming that's the trail from the parking lot off the parkway. It's 0.51. Yeah. How did we cross? Oh, we walk over the parkway because the tunnel goes under this hill. So yeah, another 1/10 of a mile we'll be back with the thing. Nice. Alright, Sally, go. You ready to see the view? Attention. Off-trail use is prohibited. Now note it's not paved all the way. And it's a pretty good little hill right here. Whew. Bench for a rest spot. staying somewhere on this ridge line here, because that's where we was walking up yesterday, and I went back and I saw the Devil's Courthouse. So that was really cool. But anyway, on top of these, yeah, there's one over there standing up, but they've got some over here too. So like Mount Hardy is over there behind the clouds. You got Ridgeland Balsam somewhere that way. Snowbird Mountain. Sam Knob, where we started, is back over that way. There's probably that right straight over there, I guess. And then there's another one over here, but I can't really get to it because of the big puddle. Let's see, I don't know if I can stand on the wall or not. Let's see. So we got Coxaway Mountain, Whetstone Mountain. Look at this. So you ain't gonna leave me. What you doing up there, baby? Huh? I was just filming. It's Nasty Bald and Ridge Mountain. Sally, you crack me up, baby. What you doing up there? What you doing? There's a cutie pie. There's a cutie pie. There's a cutie. Yeah, you're a cutie. You're a cutie. I mean, the view here is just really pretty. Now the cloud has kind of come back. But it's just, the clouds are just rolling through. I've been hard pressed to leave. I know I need to leave because it's 7:04. So I've been up here about an hour or more. So I don't know what time I actually got up here, but yeah, so like time to go. But I just love this. It's so pretty. Of course, right now I'm saying it's pretty, and you're like, well, what are you talking about? But like, give it like 3 or 4 minutes or less, and it's like you can just stay forever. To go, so we'll go ahead and go. Definitely worth coming up here if you're in this area on the MST or doing this loop. Like, it's definitely worth coming up here for sunrise. But I don't know if it's always windy up here, but it's definitely windy this morning. It's just hard to leave this view. It's so pretty. Just the way the clouds are moving. But we're good. Okay, hit the trail. So I think right now my mileage is 0.82, so got about 5.5 or 6 miles today. So we're going to hike out to Silvermine Bald and then backtrack back down to that one that reconnects out to Flat Laurel Creek, and then we'll take a right on that and go back to the clean line. So we'll show you all the way. Man, it's so cool. So I did have a bit of a snack. I had 3 of my Cliff Energy Chews, the margarita flavor. Yeah, that was my breakfast. Because I really don't plan on eating until probably Maybe we get to Silvermine Bald if there's sun. We'll see. Because that wind, it's a little bit chilly. Well, these rocks definitely seem well worn. Is this some sort of viewpoint? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, I wonder if people's been camping right here. I don't think I would want to. These trees don't look too good. Of course, they really don't look that much better than what I was in, but man, what a view. Remember, that's not far. This is kind of like halfway between the Devil's Courthouse overlook and where the main trail splits, I think, to go back to the parking area. You'll see it. I mean, it's like right there. It's a little bit easier to see as you're coming back down. So yeah, here's where the trail splits. We got to stay straight to reconnect to the MST. And to get back to the parking area, you stay to the left as you're coming down. And it is, I think it's like a quarter mile. Yeah, it's like 0.3. So, anyway, we'll stay straight. And that's at 1.11. Or about 1.8 miles. I wonder if there's typically a view in the winter time here. Okay. Oh, and also I had 1 bar of LTE up there, so I was able to message my parents and my husband and stuff and check in and check the weather, which is a great comfort because I was kind of worried that maybe it was going to be more storms, but it's supposed to get sunny this afternoon once all these clouds burn off, I guess. But man, feeling good today, even though I didn't get to get last night, obviously, but we'll see how long it lasts. I wonder if people have been camping here. Kind of looks campy-y. Like right in there. Yeah, see right there's a, so right there's a fire ring. Shoot, if I'd known this, I would have come down here and camped. I mean, I guess it really wouldn't have changed anything because it still would have rained, but anyway. Of course, these trees don't look any better than what I stayed under. But this is like probably 1.2 or 1.145. I mean, like it's just right there. So, pretty cool. I mean, you could probably get a tent. Probably get a tent like right here. But this is definitely more hammock friendly than tent. Let's see, I think this is where it went around this way. Oh, is this a campsite too? It just goes to show you really can't see much of anything in the dark. This looks like a campsite. So you can always set up a small tent there. Definitely hammock friendly. Pretty cool little area. So this is 1.24 where we started this morning. Alright, Okay, so here's where we continue on the MST. So, I mean, it's obviously that campsite's like right there. So, this intersection is about 1.24, 1.25. Yeah, so that's how we came up this morning. So now we'll keep going this way. I like how somebody hand wrote Devil's Courthouse. Because really you wouldn't know, because it's not, you know, it's not labeled or anything. You just have to know based on the map. But anyway. So I'm guessing that's probably the back side of that campsite we just walked into. Oh, that's what's. Okay. So here's a little flowing water source. It's probably at 1.26 or so. So that was like a campsite too. Again, you know, you don't have a fire ring, but you could probably definitely set up a tent like right here. This is about 1.32. Big muddy area. Looks like people are going around this way. Huh. More steel cable. I wonder if that's like, maybe that is logging operation in this area. Left over. Oh, here's like a little campsite. It's at 1.46. Tent friendly. Decent fire ring. So you could probably, looks like people are setting up right here. That's really about the only place you got. But check out this mushroom. Good for this campsite. Pretty small. Whoa. Well, that's a big uproot. Some mushrooms. Some funguses. Fungi. See. Oh, what is that trail? Oh, that's a campsite. Okay, so we're going to go back that way to the car, but we're going to stay straight on the MST to go to Silvermine Bald. Oh, more difficult? Really? Huh. That's supposed to be downhill. But there's like a little trail. Oh, and this junction is 1.52, but there's not a trail like that goes this way, so I'm wondering if this is like a campsite. I mean, if it is, it's a piddly one. There's no fire ring, a lot of dead leaning stuff. I don't think I would camp. Oh, sorry, Sal. I keep whacking you with the Dragon Ball. Alright. Go back this way. I think just Silvermine Bald, it was going to be like 0.9, so about 1.8 extra. Anyway, we'll stay on the MST for now. Oh. Ah. I wonder if you could like set up a tent right here. Just right here in this little soft spot. We don't see anywhere else to set up one. But I mean, if you got a small tent, you can make it work, maybe even in here. And this is 1.79. So it's around 2.12. It's like a little side trail to an overlook. I think I'll leave my trekking pole there. Well, I'm sure there would normally be a view, but not right now. I guess we'll keep going and we'll stop back by here on the way back and see if there's a view. Come back. I'll have to remember to go left right there. Oh, it's another little viewpoint. I guess it's just on the other side of the shrub we were just at. Because I think we were just over there. Still no view though. That's deep mud. Oh, deep mud. Okay. But you could set a tent up right here. I mean, you'd be right beside the trail though. But I mean, there's room there to at least pitch like a narrow tent, like maybe the Tarp Tent Pro Trail or the Z-Pax Altiplex or something like that. It's 2.18. There's another little spot you might could pitch a tent, but you got that root right there you'd be laying on top of. You could probably hammock hang in here though, like right there. But you know, like I say, you don't have any fire range or anything, but there's a lot of like rotten trees, so I don't know if I would trust hanging in here or not. But maybe it's going to an overlook. No view. And this is another one of those, like, you know, if you got a narrow tent, you could probably make it work, but it's kind of rooty. Right in here's like a nice little spot. I mean, it's rooty, but I mean, it'd probably be pretty soft, and you could probably like set up like in here. That way you're kind of facing downhill. But I mean, it's just down the hill from those other ones, so. Oh, I bet this goes to a campsite. Oh yeah, nice campsite right here. Nice little grassy area. Got a decent fire ring. Always set up right in there. Or in there maybe. Kind of looks like there's more back here in the trees. Oh, that may reconnect up with the trail, I bet. Yeah, I think that's the trail. But I mean, it looks like, you know, if you wanted to be protected from the storms or anything. Oh, wait, this ain't the trail. Is it the trail? Well, I don't know. This is a big camping area. Because I think the trail's that way. So, yeah, you've got a nice little camping area down in there. Definitely good for hammocks. And then that one I just was in is just right over there. And then the trail just comes straight down this way. All this is around 2 1/4. Oh, I wonder if there's a view right here. Maybe that's why there's a trail here. Like I said, this is all around like the 2 1/4 mark. I wonder if I should just leave the trekking pole there. Again, no view. It's so cool. The clouds just keep moving in and out, but they hadn't cleared out the valley yet. Come on, Sal, let's go. Like I say, all this is like in this 2 1/4 mile area. Is this a campsite? Oh, it is. Nice. Nice. So yeah, if you wouldn't want to burn here, which I mean, really, there's not much of a fire pit anyway. Fire ring, you can hang from this tree to this tree, probably. And then it looks like there's like a little viewpoint that goes to a cliff, which I am not going to go down because that looks freakishly scary to me. Okay. But anyway, so this is a really nice site though. Like you could probably fit 2 tents. Fit one there and then like one here. So this is 2.3. Oh wow, look at that big rock. 2.47. Just gorgeous. Oh, these roots are slippery. Oh wow, look at that. Let's see. Oh wow. Wow. So I think those rock faces over there is what we were just at a minute ago. I mean, it is straight down. It sounds like the parkway is just right below us. .51. It's crazy. You have a view 1 minute and the next minute, no view. Alright, so here's the junction with the Art Loeb. And I can tell you, that climb coming up from the parkway to this point is rough. Didn't care for it at all. So this is where we'll turn around at. I don't know really where Silvermine Bald is, because obviously there's no bald. But I mean, it's off trail apparently, but I don't see a trail like going to it or anything. Unless this is it here. I don't mind going if it's like there's a trail. And this kind of looks like a trail. We'll go this way, and then if we don't see it, it's not a big deal. Oh, I wonder if it's up there. I don't know how people do these. There's something called the SB 6K challenge. And it's peak bagging all the 6,000 foot peaks in this region. And a lot of them, I think, are off trail. Like this one is. So it's kind of like, oh, that's cool. No, and unfortunately there's no like summit marker on most of these from what I've heard. So I mean, this feels like the highest point. I mean, it still shows we're kind of not on it, but I don't really see. I said I wasn't going to do it if there wasn't no trail, and now here I am wandering around on all this rotten stuff. As I'm sure. Oh, is that a campsite right there? Maybe this is it right here. This is kind of like open, like it used to be a bald or something. I probably just took the hard way, didn't I? See, because it's like grassy like a bald would be, but this would be a nice campsite. So I'll wander out this way a little bit just to see if we can see the bald or the summit. Definitely seems like people are walking back in here. Oh wow. No, it shows we're past it. So it's like we're all around it. I'm gonna call it good. We saw Silvermine Bald. We're in like a grass area, like a bald, so we'll count it good. Not gonna be super picky about it. I mean, this is really cool though. Probably not the smartest thing to be walking around. It's tall grass though. mean, it definitely looks like people are walking back in here, so. I mean, I don't see anything else. So, according to this, I'm on it. So, the only way I could be any further on it is to go under that tree. So, maybe it's this rock. So, solid ball. There we go. That's my assumption, because that's the best, that's the closest I can get according to the Gaia map. So, now we'll backtrack and probably stop at one of those cliff overlooks and have lunch before finishing the hike out to the car. This is a really nice little area here. Of course, with all the wandering around, the mileage is going to be off. Looks like there used to be a fire ring here. 2.64. Like I say, that's with me wandering around a little bit too, so. Anyway. So if you want to see the rest of that, look at day 2. No. Yeah, day 2 of the art lobe. Because we hiked from some sort of mountain on the other side of the parkway up to Black Balsam. So, anyway, now we'll go. Well, Sally, how did you manage that? I will. Okay, and this is a really pretty area, just with all the evergreen type trees, and you got all kinds of fungi and stuff. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous hike. Kind of reminds me a lot of Mount Mitchell. But anyway, yeah, we'll backtrack and go to one of those first overlooks we saw, because there's a little more room to kind of take off the pack and all that. So I did come out above where we started wandering out that way. So here's MST, Lobe Junction, and we're going to go straight. We're at 2.67. So I'd say it's about time for some lunch or breakfast or something. It's just really pretty. Hopefully by the time we get to those other overlooks, the clouds will have kind of moved out, so we'll actually get a view for lunch. But we'll take what we can get. I mean, it's still pretty regardless. Oh, that was slippery. Okay, so this is that camping area where you had that overlook up there. So that didn't take us long at all to get back to this point. Oh, golly. The mud is trying to take me out. So that's that side trail we took to get into that one campsite. Alright, so we are back at this first one of the cliff overlooks, so we're going to eat lunch here. Crap. Freaking froze. Watch it draw a straight line. There it goes. That was that whole chunk between the art lobe. God, that makes me mad. So now the mileage is definitely going to be off, because it's probably like 2.8 or 2.9, but I really don't know. So whatever you see on the screen when I show, just add that, you know, like a quarter mile or something. Because that's just, that is annoying. Sorry, I'm just a little upset at my phone right now. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll sit here and eat a good lunch and head back to the trail. Alright. So we're going to just sit here and enjoy the view. Maybe it'll clear out while we're sitting here. This view is absolutely incredible. Time to go. We'll get our packs on, hit the trail. What do you think about the view, Sally? You like the view? Oh man, what a view. Awesome. Alright, we'll go. Alright, so that finishes that little section. So back with the MST to Little Sam. So now we'll take Little Sam to this point, and I'll just give you the mileage out of the Apple Health, since the other one has kind of done screwed itself up. Shows I'm at 3.8. Which, I mean, that kind of makes sense because this one's showing 3.3. So now we keep on Little Sam. I think this is 1.3 miles or something like that. Oh, here's a nice little campsite. Looks like they used to have a fire pit there. But, I mean, definitely got room to tent. I don't know about hammock. So this is 3.9. Definitely room to tent, like right there. But I guess you wouldn't have a fire ring because that one there's kind of grown in and surrounded. Come on, we're going this way. That's another big uproot. There's a little water source that's kind of flowing, but you'd have to have a cup or something to kind of scoop water. So this is 4 miles. Boy, another big uproot. Oh. Right there's some water like dripping, but I mean, you can't get that. I mean, you could if you tried hard enough, but I wouldn't bother. There's a fungus on that rock. So here's another like little flowing water source. I don't really see a good way to get water though. Kind of low flowing. There's some more of those yellow things like what we saw last weekend. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. What is that, Sally? There's another cable. Oh, there's another piece of it. Oh, it's just all over the place in here. Right there's some. That goes over there. And then it comes down here and it's over here. And then it runs this way. Kind of looks like a root. Yeah, see there? Tree roots actually grown over it. I wonder how old that is. There's another water source that's dripping right there. But I mean, I really don't see a good like flowing place to get water. What? So basically this whole section is just drawn a straight line. So this mileage is nowhere near right. But anyway. Great view. Oh, I was going to look up. Let's see. What is that? Looks like people have been walking down there, but looks like there's some metal bits. I would go down in there, but that's a mud pit right now. I wonder if they did log this and there's some of like the leftover stuff, like the metal wire stuff we saw earlier. It's pretty interesting. I really like this trail. It's been really nice, even though it's a little bit overgrown, you know, in the grassy areas. It's still not bad, so there's more of that. Looks like people have been kind of camping right there, but that looks like a low spot. So, oh, there's a big chunk of wire right there. Alright, there's some metal stuff, I think. Oh, there's some metal stuff just standing up. Huh. This here looks like metal. Wow, that's a big root. Yeah, see, there's some more of the wire. And then this is metal. Oh, there's some more wire. Huh. Or, well, I don't know what that is. Oh, here's some metal. So kind of be careful where you step. Yeah, here's some. There's some. Huh. So this little area, I mean, if you were desperate and it was like a dry time, like you could probably camp right there. There's some of those little ghost pipes. This is roughly 4.3. I say, you know, if you're desperate, this could work in a pinch as a campsite. I mean, it's really soft. Just watch out for the metal bits. You don't want to rip your tent. Just a really big tree. I guess you could camp right here. Set your tent up. So this is 4.7. And it's just past that one I just showed, so I'm 4.7. Wood, got pile of wood. Yeah, so definitely, well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's hammock friendly, 'cause there's really nowhere to hang here that I see, because like if you do that over there, you're gonna be over a hill. I mean, I guess it's tent, but I mean, like, that's lumpy and on a hill. I guess you could set up down here in this low spot. I wonder if that used to be the old, like, logging road or something. But that's all that's here. It's funny, it's got that really good fire ring though. Oh, it is. This is the trail. My bad. Ignore what I said. So I wonder where that goes. Huh. Seems like I hear that Flat Laurel Creek now. Oh, I guess we crossed this. So this ain't Flat Laurel Creek. I don't think. I wonder if that's cold as the water yesterday. So this creek don't have a name. I'll try to look it up when I get home. But it feeds into Flat Laurel. So that stream crossing was probably about 4.7. I guess this here could be a campsite. Set your tent up right there. Maybe, this here's probably your best bet. Yeah. So this is 4.8. Was walking happily along and came across this mess. Let's see. Oh, that's slippery. Alright, so here's the junction we were at yesterday. So we have finally reconnected our little loop that we've done. And now we go this way. So to this point, it's 5.1 according to Apple. And, well, it's funny. Now, on the other sign, it didn't say easiest. It said, what did it say, moderate or something? It didn't say easiest. I don't know. But then there's no sign for this one, but I'm assuming it's going to be kind of similar to what we saw yesterday. But man, this has been a really pretty loop, other than that rope walk portion yesterday. Look at all the ferns. But it's just really pretty. I would rate it. I would probably say moderate, just because you do have to pay attention to the trail, and sometimes it ain't marked super well, because you got more people who have done shortcuts and stuff. But definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend sunrise at Devil's Courthouse. That was awesome this morning, and all the little viewpoints and stuff. It's worth just taking the little side trails. Just be careful, because it is rocked and it can be slippery. But we'll finish out this last, I think we got like a mile or a mile and a quarter or something like that to the car. Just see what's along this trail. But I mean, you know, like even our campsite last night was really nice. Hate we didn't get to really enjoy camp because of the rain, but definitely a cool spot, especially being that close to Devil's Courthouse and stuff. All that, but oh, I hope it's not gonna be open for the next mile. That would be terrible. Anyway, keep showing you all the way. And there's Flat Laurel Creek. So yeah, I just checked it, and that right there, Sam's Nog. That's where we was at yesterday morning. It seems like such a long way away, but super cool little route. Well, I'm glad that this trail is rocky instead of muddy. So I'm guessing that low spot in between those trees is that field that you pass through before you start the summit to Sam's Knoll. This has been really nice. I've enjoyed this trip, other than just not being able to eat dinner, but I didn't starve, so the way around this mess. And of course I put up my trekking pole because I was like, oh, we're just gonna keep just you are a complete sass butt. I'm assuming this little stream here is one of the sources that's making this so wet in here. Oh, that moved. Oh, here's like a little stream crossing. Oh, I wonder if this is Flat Creek, Flat Laurel here. It don't even show a stream on Gaia. That's interesting. It's about 5.5. I don't think that's a campsite. Ah! If it is, I'd be surprised. Okay, come on. Oh, maybe it is a campsite in there. Oh, it is a campsite. It looks like. Oh, there's more of that stuff. Oh, this would be a nice campsite here. Got a breeze in here. Easy access to water. Shoot, there's campsites all in here. See, that's that stream we just crossed. So right there's a fire pit. And then, I mean, this would probably be tent and hammock friendly. Yeah, I mean, you could easily set up hammocks between some of these trees anyway. I'm surprised there's not more fire rings. Oh, over here's one. Gee whiz. There's campsites everywhere and back in here. This must be a popular one. There's a nice fire ring. Probably the nicest fire ring I've seen this trip. And so tent there. We'll wander around a little bit. We're not far from the car. Oh, watch out for the roots. There's a place to get water. And probably just get back here and just wander around. You know, especially if you can get here early before there's many people here. Just pick your spot, because right over there looks like a spot. It looked like, I don't know if I would pick it because I like being next to the water, because I'm lazy. Of course, I shouldn't say that because I carried 4 liters yesterday. But, up here and check this out. Oh yeah. See, I mean, like, this type forest, I mean, you could set up just about anywhere. I don't see a fire ring though. I mean, there's plenty of space for hanging and tenting. So yeah, this is nice. So it's just past that stream. I think it's like 5.6 or 5.7. And this is a nice spot for a fire. And then maybe just have your tent or your hammock set up. Maybe in there. Tent probably is going to be like right in here somewhere. But very nice. Super nice camp spot area. And there's a breeze in here. I don't know if that's all the time or not. Oh, there's some more of that. But, steel cable. Definitely a popular spot for trilliums. Let's see. We'll go back out the way we came. Looks like this is how most people come in this. So you'll see like a faint path just past the stream crossing, but keep going just like a short little ways. I mean like a couple or 3 steps, and you'll see it. It just cuts off to the right. I'll show you right here. Let's see. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, let's see. Map. Just kind of be careful because there seems to be some holes. So yeah, you see the stream crossing, and there's a faint path like right next to the stream, but just come on up and you'll see a path going up in the woods. I hadn't heard thunder yet, but I declare that looks like a thundercloud to me. Hopefully we can get to the car before it rains. It wasn't supposed to rain. It wasn't calling for rain. So I don't know. I don't have cell phone service here, so I can't check to see if that's a thundercloud building or not. So about 5.8, there's a little path, looks like. I mean, it's rocky. I mean, it just ain't. I mean, it's sloped, it's rocky. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Let's see. Oh, it's another one of those. You could probably just wander all back in here and find campsites. So it's kind of similar to what we stayed at last night. Little fire ring there. It's like, probably just wander around till you find a site you like. Really nice though. Alright, keep on going. But yeah, I think I would just skip this one and just go back in the woods. It's right. It's so important. About right in there. You'll see the path once you get up there. Another fire thing. Definitely more tent friendly. Probably around 6 miles. Also, the trail keeps going that way, but like there's some firewood, but no fire ring. Oh, it's back up here in the woods. Oh yeah, this is nice. Plenty of room for hammocks, tents, whatever. I don't see a lot of fire rings, but there's this one. I mean, this is tent friendly, hammock friendly. You'd easily set like probably two tents here. Depending on their size, maybe 3. Looks like they moved that fire pit. Oh, I wonder if that's the one we walked into earlier. Got 9. This fire pit here's nice, but somebody's put rocks in it. But anyway, I mean, yeah, just anywhere in here you want to camp. Oh, looks like they've built a fire pit up here. Oh, this would be pretty in the snow if you could get up here. Yeah, no, that's nice. Got a little windbreak there. because the wind definitely comes from that way. Yeah, super nice. So it's about 6 miles, 6.1. Now I gotta figure out how I got in here. I wonder if there's more even over that way. Nice water source here. It may be just seasonal. Maybe that's why it's not on Gaia. It's just up. It's got a lot of water in it right now because of the rain from yesterday. It looks like you could probably camp here. Set a tent up right there. This is probably about 6 point. Let's see. Yeah, 6.1. Probably about 6.2, 6.3. Another side trail. Looks like. I don't know if this used to be a campsite or not. It's a cool view though. Man, it's so pretty here. It's just gorgeous. I think we're close to the parking lot. I just saw first people I've seen all day just now. So pretty. This has been a fantastic trip. Hope y'all enjoy the ride along and just really enjoyed this. This was nice, especially this morning. I couldn't get over the sunrise at Devil's Courthouse. I mean, yeah, it wasn't bright or anything, but just the clouds and the way they were moving and stuff, really cool. But here's the parking lot. Ready to get these shoes off because they are hot. Here's the parking lot, so we're just over there somewhere. There's I think there's a camp spot like right in there. I don't think I'd want to be that close. Parking lot. Anyway, that's it. We'll see y'all next time.